Just acting stupid throwing bottles. You see that? Just acting stupid throwing bottles. You see that? Well, I was doing my regular check to see what's going on. This is right over here by MLK. And then some random man just started throwing bottles at me. Just out there ranting and raving, throwing Corona bottles. Luckily, I'm somebody granny, but I'm in fine shape and I could duck and dodge the bottles. But this is what I said about District 7 and how it's not safe. Obviously, he's off his rocker. He's crazy as a Bessie bug. And I know he crazy as a Bessie bug because he tried to focus on me. That's how I know he ain't got it all together. He could have just felt the energy from me and known this was going to be a bad move. So I had to dial 911, tell them that he's off his rocker, tell them that he's dangerous on these streets, just antagonizing people. But this is what the community have to deal with. I went up there and found a center that can help you get your, if you can't afford it, of course, whatever, help you get your birth certificate or get medical through Parkland and everything. But I have to go back up there. But see, I'm not going to be deterred by the crazy because actually we really don't know who's more crazy, him or me. So that's why I'm not going to be deterred by the crazy. But they cleaned up a little. Oh, Lord, there goes some people that's just cleaned. You jump that fence. You just got to bob and weave out here. If you ain't dodging the crazy, you dodging the damn dogs. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm going to take a moment of meditation after all that trauma. Did you see? I was trying to stay focused on what I was doing because the old people older than me, had asked me about community resources, and I told y'all that long, yada yada whoop de woo. I got that on my website or whatever, and on YouTube, asking me about the resources in District 7. So I specifically go up there near the Workforce Solution, and it's these different buildings in there, and it take me a little time to see what each one is for. So, but back to that man throwing those bottles at me. Now that I done calmed down and got back to my computer. If you go through an incident like that, if somebody is just trying to assault you on the street, you minding your own business, got a lot of bags in your hand, you la 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 la, you're not even thinking about it. You thinking about what you finna cook or whatever that. After you call 911, first of all, call 911 on their ass. And if you will notice that it be people around, and if somebody try to jump into the conversation, they're not being assaulted, film they ass too. Because I have my phone on my hip like it's a 12 shooter. Anybody that try to mess with me, bitch, they on film. Quick. I film everything. But, I couldn't do too much. I couldn't get too much footage because, like I said, I was trying to focus because, I'm old. I was trying to focus on what I was supposed to be actually doing over there, and I didn't get much footage. I only got a few, maybe 2 minutes total or whatever. But if somebody starts to attack you, get a distance from them. Now, don't pull out your phone and you right there in their face. Okay, you're gonna get hit in the top of the head with your own phone. Get some distance between you. Get to some, a safe distance and film them. You need this to go with the police report. You need these things because it's step-by-step way you want to do this. So even at a distance, you'll be able to blow you'll be able to blow the picture up big enough for people to kind of see. Okay, so what we doing? Call 911. Tell them the situation, what's going on. After you do that, you need to call the Dallas Police Department Records Department. And they probably ain't going to pick up neither, but leave a long voicemail like I did. And hopefully somebody will call you back. But if not, I hate to tell you, you might have to physically go get a police report or incident report, you need that report. You know why? Because all of this needs to go to the Mayor Pro Tem. They always out there soliciting votes. People always, they want you to come out and vote. That's what, didn't I tell you? I said, I'm not voting for them. For what? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I said they need to go to the Mayor Pro Tem. He need to get a hot letter or a hot email, however you want to do it. Now, you can get his email, but they have a contact form for, whatever district that you're in or whatever. So go to the website. I'll leave all that information. Fill out the contact form. If you don't get a timely response, and I don't even wait for a timely response. I don't care. I don't want to. I'm going to send him an email as well. So you need all of these things to build up, and you need to have documents so that you will be taken seriously, because this is not funny. Now, after I left there, that man was still ranting and raving on the street. It ain't no telling who he bopped in the head. You know what I mean? And then to see the people looking at the incident on the street, and they just randomly just looking at it, that is disheartening as well, because while that man was telling me not to call the police, he should have stopped to the side and called the police himself. But he probably didn't want to draw no attention to himself, and I didn't give a damn. If he didn't want to be involved, he should have never brought his damn ass out there. So I was just letting y'all know. You can always just hit me at newsroom.events on Instagram if you have any questions, or you going through some stuff like that, because we have to take back the streets. It's we the people. You can't expect anybody else to really feel our dilemma. I mean, they'll say they feel. I feel you, Sam B. I hate that happened to you or whatever. But if it's not you, you don't feel that. I don't think the Mayor Pro Tem is walking around Pennsylvania and Malcolm X. I don't think he's going up to the packing house. I don't think he's going to the Workforce Solutions on Malcolm X Boulevard and looking at them people laying on them damn steps. I don't think he has to ride the dark rail system, you see, to see how many homeless people are packed at those bus stops. You got to step over them to even get on the damn bus. So that was a quick step-by-step. If somebody is assaulting you, because how do you know you can't file a claim with the city? If you have enough documentations and these people just keep harassing you randomly and nobody's going to do nothing about that, I feel like that a suit is the best way to go. So I'll keep y'all involved. Let me rest and everything, my age and everything. Plus, it was hotter than I thought it was going to be today while I was stomping up there. But I digress. We talking about getting assaulted on the damn streets, okay, of South Dallas. Y'all have a good day. Bye.